Deep in the heart of southern Africa, where the Zambezi River carves its way through vast plains, lies a kingdom shrouded in mystery and steeped in history. This is Barotseland, a land of proud people, ancient traditions, and a unique story that echoes through the ages. For centuries, the Lozi people have thrived in this fertile land, their lives intertwined with the ebb and flow of the mighty Zambezi. But Barotseland is more than just a geographical location. It is a testament to the enduring spirit of a people determined to preserve their identity in the face of colonialism, globalization, and the shifting sands of time. The story of Barotseland is one of resilience, of cultural survival against all odds. It is a story that challenges our understanding of history and forces us to confront the complexities of colonialism's legacy in the 21st century. Join us now as we journey into the heart of this hidden kingdom, exploring its vibrant past, its uncertain present, and the hopes and dreams that shape its future. Together, we will unravel the threads of a narrative that speaks to the power of human connection, the importance of cultural heritage, and the enduring quest for self-determination. The Lozi people, the proud inhabitants of Barotseland, were not always bound to this land. Their story begins far to the north, in the region of modern-day Congo, where they lived as part of the Lunda Empire. In the late 16th century, driven by a thirst for new lands and opportunities, a group of Lozi embarked on a daring migration southward. Led by a wise and ambitious queen, Inonge, they followed the course of the Zambezi River, their canoes laden with hopes and dreams. This journey was fraught with challenges, a testament to the Lozi people's courage and adaptability. After many months of travel, the Lozi people reached the fertile plains of what is now western Zambia. Here, they encountered the indigenous inhabitants, the Aluyana people, and forged alliances through diplomacy and marriage. Queen Inonge, revered for her wisdom and leadership, established a new kingdom, blending Lozi traditions with those of the Aluyana. This marked the birth of Barotseland, a kingdom destined to grow in power and influence under the reign of its future kings. Even as the winds of change began to blow across the African continent. The late 19th century brought a new threat to the kingdom of Barotseland, the encroaching shadow of European colonialism. As the British Empire expanded its reach across Africa, Barotseland found itself caught in the crosshairs of imperial ambition. Seeking to secure its interests in the region and gain control of the lucrative ivory trade, the British South Africa Company, led by Cecil Rhodes, set its sights on Barotseland. King Lewanika, Lubosi's successor, faced a difficult dilemma. Lewanika understood the threat posed by the British, but he also recognized the potential benefits of an alliance. He had witnessed the devastating consequences of resisting European powers in neighboring kingdoms and hoped to avoid a similar fate for his people. In 1890, under duress and facing the threat of military force, Lewanika signed a treaty with the British South Africa Company, granting them mining and trading rights in Barotseland. This agreement, shrouded in controversy and disputed by many Lozi leaders, marked the beginning of a complex and often tumultuous relationship between Barotseland and the British Empire. Section 5. The Barotseland Agreement, a Promise and a Betrayal. A decade after the initial treaty, the relationship between Barotseland and the British took another significant turn. In 1900, a new agreement was reached, known as the Barotseland Agreement. This agreement, signed by King Lewanika and representatives of the British Crown, granted Barotseland a unique status within the Protectorate of Northern Rhodesia, which would later become Zambia. The agreement recognized Barotseland's internal autonomy, guaranteeing the Lozi people's right to self-governance and the preservation of their traditions and customs. However, the Barotseland Agreement, hailed by some as a victory for Lozi self-determination, contained ambiguous language that would later become a source of contention. The agreement's interpretation differed significantly between the Lozi people and the British authorities, laying the groundwork for future conflicts. For the Lozi, the agreement represented a solemn promise to respect their sovereignty and protect their way of life. For the British, it was a strategic maneuver to maintain control over a valuable territory while minimizing the costs of direct administration. This fundamental difference in understanding would have far-reaching consequences in the decades to come for self-determination. Section 7. The drumbeat of tradition, preserving the Lozi heritage. Despite the challenges of navigating their place within modern Zambia, the Lozi people have shown remarkable resilience in preserving their rich cultural heritage. The annual Kuomboka ceremony, a spectacular display of pageantry and tradition, stands as a powerful symbol of Lozi identity. This centuries-old ceremony, meaning to move out of water in the Lozi language, commemorates the migration of the Lozi people from their flooded plains to higher ground during the rainy season. The Kuomboka is more than just a festival. It is a living testament to the Lozi people's deep connection to their land, their history, and their king. It is a time for reaffirming cultural identity, strengthening community bonds, and passing down traditions from one generation to the next. The sight of the Nalikwanda, the majestic royal barge, gliding across the water, accompanied by a flotilla of canoes and the rhythmic beat of drums, is a powerful reminder of the enduring spirit of the Lozi people. Section 8. A cry for self-determination, the push for autonomy. In recent years, the call for Barotseland's self-determination has grown louder. Fueled by a sense of historical injustice, perceived marginalization, and the belief that the Zambian government has repeatedly violated the Barotseland Agreement, a growing movement has emerged advocating for greater autonomy or even full independence from Zambia. This movement, while facing opposition from the Zambian government and lacking widespread international support, reflects the deep-seated desire of many Lozi people for greater control over their own destiny. The future of Barotseland remains uncertain. The Zambian government has consistently rejected calls for secession, viewing the movement for Barotseland's autonomy as a threat to national unity. The Lozi people, however, remain steadfast in their belief that the Barotseland Agreement guarantees their right to self-determination. The question of Barotseland's status within Zambia is a complex one, intertwined with issues of history, identity, and the distribution of power and resources. Finding a lasting solution that respects the rights and aspirations of all parties involved will require dialogue, compromise, and a willingness to confront the legacies of the past. Section 9. The waters rise, climate change, and the future of Barotseland. As if the political challenges were not enough, Barotseland now faces a new and perhaps even more daunting threat: climate change. The Zambezi River, the lifeblood of the region and central to Lozi culture and livelihoods, is increasingly impacted by changing weather patterns. More frequent and intense droughts, coupled with unpredictable flooding, are disrupting traditional agricultural practices, threatening food security and displacing communities. The very landscape that has sustained the Lozi people for centuries is undergoing a profound transformation, posing existential questions about their future. The challenges facing Barotseland are a microcosm of the challenges facing many communities across Africa and indeed the world. Climate change, coupled with political instability, economic inequality, and the erosion of cultural identity, presents a formidable set of obstacles. Yet, if history has taught us anything, it is the remarkable resilience of the human spirit, particularly in the face of adversity. The Lozi people, with their enduring connection to the land, their strong sense of community, and their unwavering commitment to their cultural heritage, possess the inner strength to navigate these turbulent waters. As we conclude our journey through the heart of this hidden kingdom, we are left with a profound question. What does the future hold for Barotseland? Will this ancient kingdom find a way to thrive in the 21st century, balancing its desire for self-determination with the realities of a changing world? Or will it succumb to the pressures of globalization, climate change, and political division? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the story of Barotseland, a testament to the enduring human spirit, will continue to resonate, challenging us to confront the complexities of our world and inspiring us to seek a more just and sustainable future for all.